Welcome back, everyone, to Illini Fighting Illini Dynasty here on NCAT 14. Now, we have part 1 of the off-season. I was going to stream the off-season, but then I was changing dates for the stream left and right, and it got really confusing. And I decided to just make 2 parts, not in a stream fashion. I know some of you guys would rather it be like this. Some of you guys probably don't want it like this. But that's what we're going to do. I'll probably live stream the Season 3 off-season, but we have plenty of time until then. For the Team Builder, NCAT, and Dynasty, I'm trying to get through that season quickly. I'm probably only going to play with half the games because we're probably only going to win like 2 or 3 games during the season. So hopefully, like that series, the first season will be done relatively quickly. So we're going to start the off season today. We're going to do recruiting. We're going to look at what players get drafted, transfer, all that good stuff. So pretty much the same stuff that it originally was. So hopefully, the number 1 guy on my board is Clifford Scott. He's a defensive end. Sam McKinney and Marvin Armstrong are both leaving this offseason for the draft. They're both senior. And Nick Rodriguez is a junior. But if we lost him to the draft, that'd be bad. That'd be really bad because he led the nation in sacks last year. But he's only like a 70-something overall. So like chances are he will stay. So the Lombardi Award, I thought that he won the Remington Award. Nick Rodriguez, but that's for I think centers, so I'm pretty stupid. Of course, Jackson Kelly won the Mackey. We won a bowl game. First team All-American was it Stephen Miller? Or no, it was Nick Rodriguez. Ranked top 5 in red zone percentage, earn a bowl bid, win a game. That's pretty sad. Second team All-American, I know Jackson Kelly was one. I don't think anyone else made one. First team All-Conference, we had a few of those. Second team All-Conference. Opponent under 150 rush yards. Our rushing defense was probably our weakness. Like that whole Ohio State game, JT Barrett killed us on the run. We had 10 plus first downs, obviously. Freshman All-American, that was Eric Fisher and Chris Wright. They ranked in the top 25. Scored 21 or more points, 350 plus offensive yards. I guess this is all for the bowl game. Because we scored like 27 in the bowl game. I'm pretty sure we had a lot of yards. Our offense played well. Opponent under 300 passing yards, pass completion over 50%, pass for 250 yards, force a turnover. Yeah, so that must be for the bowl game. So we're going to have a lot of Coach XP. Hopefully we can get, like, instant commit soon. That'd be pretty nice because Lovie Smith, his coaching has done really well. Everyone here is so impressed that we've decided to offer you an extension. Yes, I am obviously going to return to Illinois. 4-year extension. Yes, please. Yes, I like that. I want to stay with Illinois this whole series. I'm pretty sure that's going to happen because I think Lovie Smith's security is on 100. Hopefully that'll happen with the Team Builder. I think it's a little less likely. So what we're going to do today is players leaving, transfer, and recruiting and signing day. And then position changes, trading results, cut players, and custom conferences and preseason. All that will be next episode. Okay. Players leaving. I don't think we're going to have any juniors leaving. Maybe Kendrick Foster, but I'd be a little surprised. Malik Turner's a senior. Jared Brown, the backup quarterback, is a senior. We have a few senior offensive linemen. Marvin Armstrong, Sam McKinney. They're both seniors. In the secondary, Stephen Miller is a senior. Miller the killer. We do have some young freshmen and sophomores in the secondary. So we will have replacements. Melvin Washington and Darshim. They're going to be locking down the cornerback spot. But we also have Adam Butler and Chris Wright. I think I want to keep Butler in that nickel spot, but I don't know what I'm going to do with Chris Wright. Maybe move him to safety. Coach is leaving. Wow, so both of Alabama's coordinators left. Interesting. I'm guessing this would be Lane Kiffin. And maybe that's Kirby Smart. I don't know if he left before this game came out. Wasn't Kirby Smart the Alabama defensive coordinator? I think so. Players leaving. Okay, so Reggie Estes wants to transfer. I don't know who he is, so that's fine. Malik Turner is graduated. He's supposed to be a 3rd-round pick. I doubt that in real life, but in real life, he's not nowhere near as good as he is in the game. Travis Thomas, he's just a backup. Sam McKinney, he was a starter. Jared Brown, he wasn't a starter, but he did play a lot last year. Stephen Miller, I'm surprised he's not getting drafted. He's been great in the series. Eric Scott, whatever. Shane Griffin, whatever. Justin Wesley, I'm assuming he was a starter. Ryan Knox, he was a pretty good player. Roderick Johnson, very good player. Robert Harris, he was not a starter last year. Sean Douglas, he's pretty important. Play kicker and punter. Navi Muhammad, backup tight end. We may get a new backup tight end, a really sick freshman. Cody Miller, he sucks. He caught 1 pass this whole year. He was the guy that Jackson Kelly ran into in the Nebraska game, the Hail Mary. I don't really know if you guys remember, but last second, Jared Brown threw a Hail Mary. Jackson Kelly caught it at like the 25-yard line, and he was in open field. It didn't seem like anyone was going to get him, but ran into Cody Miller. Obviously, Jackson Kelly's a beast. Morgan Armstrong, very talented player. So I don't really care about that SD guy leaving. We have Jackson Kelly locked up for the next 2 years, and that guy was a sophomore too. And we may get Kyle Busch, who's a really good freshman. Is it going to tell me like where they get drafted? That's probably with transfer requests. Okay. So last year we had no one wanting to come here. Sure. I'll do that off camera, and I'll get back. Hopefully someone else like Stephen Miller or Sean Douglas gets drafted with Malik Turner. And no, but it's just Malik Turner getting drafted into the 3rd round. So Sean Douglas, he went undrafted. Stephen Miller, he'll find himself a job. He was a very good player. How many players does Alabama have? This guy, round 1. Cam Robinson, round 1. He went in round 2 in real life. Jonathan Allen, round 1, just like real life. This guy's not real. I guess we can make him Tim Williams. I thought that was Tim Williams for a second. Yeah, they have a lot of players drafted. Can look at some other big teams. I guess Auburn. Do they have any real players? No. I guess that can be Carlton Davis at 2nd round corner. Clemson, Deshaun Watson, round 2. That's pretty interesting. Round 1 in real life. This guy went round 2. And then they had 2 other guys to be drafted. Who else had a big quarterback? Florida, maybe Jared Davis, Tease Tabor. Yeah, Tease Tabor, round 1. Oh, yeah, Tease Tabor was the only one who stayed. Yeah, Jared Davis, Quincy Wilson, they both left. Thomas Williams was a 7th rounder. He had a really good season for the Gators. Georgia, Nick Chubb, round 2. No Terry Godwin. Kansas, probably no one. Nope, Ricky Campbell, round 3. LSU, Leonard Fournette, round 1. Jamal Adams, round 1. I don't know where Tre'Davious White is, though. Michigan, they have anyone? Jabril Peppers, round 1. Jordan Lewis, round 1. He was a 3rd rounder in real life, of course. Peppers was a 1st rounder. John O'Korn went in the 4th round. Missouri, do they have anyone? I think I created Charles Harris in this roster. North Carolina was Mitchell Trubisky. Nope. No signs of Mitchell Trubisky getting drafted. Ohio State, Raekwon McMillan, round 1. Harrison, round 1. Garyon Conley, round 2. Where's Marshawn Lattimore? JT Barrett, round 3. Oh, Marshawn Lattimore, I think, was a redshirt junior, so he'll be back. Oklahoma. Baker Mayfield, round 1. Perrine, round 1. He was a 4th rounder in real life. They had a lot of players drafted. Oklahoma State. No one. I guess that can be James Washington. Oregon did Royce Freeman, round 1 for Royce Freeman. Penn State, I think Saquon Barkley declared as a junior and fell to the 3rd round. So we never played Saquon Barkley in the series. Wow. Texas, are they really big? No. Anyone else exciting? Washington. Jake Browning was a 7th round pick. He's probably going to get picked higher in real life. Luke Falk was a 1st rounder. He's a 99 overall. Wisconsin, Corey Clement, 3rd rounder. He got undrafted in real life. He's played pretty well for the Philly Eagles. Or Philadelphia. I've never heard them be called Philly Eagles. Once again, no one wants to come here for transfer requests. So recruiting. This is easily the biggest. Last year, it's not as suspenseful because we had Eric Fisher last year. And I was literally trying to stall in the stream for like 5 or 10 minutes. Literally because I was so nervous as Fisher was going to commit. Of course, he committed. So did Melvin Washington. So everything. Okay, so last time in the first offseason, we had 10,000 points to just give to everyone. So we gave like 7,000 of those to Eric Fisher. And a good amount to Melvin Washington, too. Okay, so this time we have 11,500. So Clifford Scott. I'm going to give him at least 6,000. Because he is so important to this team. I need him. Hopefully Michigan and Nebraska, or not Nebraska, Notre Dame doesn't outbid us. Or else that'd be pretty sad. Wait, can we still scout? I know I already finished scouting him, but I think so. Alright, I'll give him 6,000. Hopefully he commits. If not, that would be a real shame. I'll give him 6,200. Bush, we're winning, but I'm still going to give him probably 1,500. 1,225. Gray, I'll give him about 700-800. I want to use all of these points, by the way. Burton, I don't really care too much. Brian Blanco, I'll give about 700. Aaron Roberts, I'll give about 700 as well. We need some special teams because we're going to have to go with Akeem Manson as the kicker and probably the punter too. I don't really care about him. He's solid. I'll give him 1,180. If I have to take him off, I will. I don't care about him too much. But he looks like an alright player. Could be good depth. Mueller, don't really care. Ricky Wise, Massey, he looks like a good player. I'll give him points. How many do we have left? Not much. Anyone I care about down here? These guys are all our commits so far. So far, we've had a very good recruiting class. Of course, the #1 athlete of the country, David Barrett's already committed. And we're not going to need him. Okay, so I'll just give a rest to, like, Kyle Busch or Clifford Scott. I think I've given a lot to Clifford Scott, so I'll give it for Kyle Busch. Okay. So Busch, we don't really need Busch because we have Jackson Kelly, but he could be good depth. I'll consider redshirting him too. The problem is maybe he'll be mad about playing time. Maybe I'll go with more of like a 2 tight end set, but we need Clifford Scott. We don't need him as much as Eric Fisher or even Melvin Washington probably. I mean, Adam Butler, he could man that #2 cornerback spot. Man, it's so crazy. Darshim is a senior. Kendrick Foster is a senior. Eric Fisher is a sophomore. This is crazy. We have a lot of key seniors this year. Kendrick Foster and Will Turner are both running backs. I think Garrett Hall and Dan Cook are 2 best receivers. They're going to be both seniors. We're probably going to have senior offensive linemen. Nick Rodriguez will be a senior. Delshawn Phillips will be a senior. Trey Watson will be a senior. Darshim will be a senior. We're going to have a lot of seniors. So hopefully we get Clifford Scott. That's my #1 guy. Okay, apparently we signed Hodge. Okay, so we don't get Clifford Scott. That sucks. I gave him a lot. We do get Kyle Busch. We don't get Isaac Gray. We don't get Brian. Wow. We got Mueller. Okay, so this really did not go well. We got Kyle Busch, but we didn't get Clifford Scott. So who's going to play end? This was rough. How far off were we from Kyle Busch? Or Clifford Scott, not Busch. Where's Scott? Gray, we were about 500 off. Where is Clifford Scott? Okay, so we had to literally give him all our points. That's a shame. We had a good recruiting class. Could have been better. We did not get the #1 guy, but Kyle Busch, he's a talented player. Wow, he barely beat out Northern Illinois. If we didn't get him, that'd really suck. So recruiting so far really could have gone better. So next episode will be position changes. I guess we'll see if David Barrett can play anywhere other than quarterback. Training results, I guess this is like our players getting higher overalls. Eric Fisher might be an 88, 89 next year. Cutting players and custom conferences. This is probably like creating your recruits, starting the recruiting process, redshirting players, probably all that. Oh wait, no, that's in preseason. Okay, I thought that said custom schedules. So that's gonna end the video. Hope you guys enjoyed. Could have gone better. We could have got Clifford Scott, but it's fine. We'll hopefully find someone to play in.
I'm a Barbie girl in the Barbie world. Loving plastic, it's fantastic. You can brush my hair, undress me everywhere. Imagination, that is your creation.
Hey,